We're reporting from the backside of the killer plant to just give you a glimpse of where the waste gets dumped. This is one of the containers where it's clearly written here, the waste tablets container. It's just openly dumped here. In fact, there are also fillers over here, the drip which is used to drip the cough syrup. It's just openly placed over here. Of course, these are all waste, but just imagine the amount of chemical emanation from this particular spot. In fact, there are also a bunch of construction workers nearby who are working here. जी आप इधर कितना दिन से है, आपको क्या पता है इसके बारे में, वेस्ट को किधर डंप किया जाता है?
देखो इधर क्या होता है वो तो हमको मालूम नहीं है, वो दूसरा काम है, मेरा दूसरा काम है, हम लोग करते क्या पेपर ऊपर है तो थोड़ा भेस भी आता है तो इधर जला देता है, यही बात है।
ऐसे ही ओपन में जला देते हैं?
ना ओपन में जलाता है।
The waste that gets generated in the plant just gets dumped openly over here. That's just very telling of the kind of lack of responsibility and lack in inventory management on part of the Sresan Pharmaceuticals, the killer plant here that manufactures the killer cough, the Coldrif cough that is directly linked to the deaths of children in India. 14 in Rajasthan and 2 in Madhya Pradesh is what we are talking about. And thereby, this particular cough syrup, it has now been banned in Tamil Nadu following the deaths of innocent children. Kanchipuram-based Sresan Pharmaceuticals that manufactures the killer Coldrif syrup that's consumed by children is under severe scrutiny after the deaths of 16 children in India, 14 in Madhya Pradesh and 2 in Rajasthan after the consumption of this killer cough syrup. And we are reporting from this killer plant over here, this exact plant where the Coldrif syrup is being manufactured. In fact, Tamil Nadu's Drug Inspection Unit also found over 350 violations from the absence of air handling units and ventilation to rusted equipment and products stored in dusty corridors. I just want to show you the design and the layout of this particular plant. Just take a look at how unhygienic this whole area is. It's completely ill-maintained, not given attention to at all. Just the kind of unhygienic atmosphere that we are reporting from. In fact, as I report, I can actually feel and smell the stench that's emanating out of this place. In fact, one of the key observations of the report was how the manufactured cough syrups were placed openly in the corridors of this place, which is very close to the highway. In fact, if you see that side, it's nothing but a highway with thousands of vehicles, and thereby over a period of time the dust accumulated has contributed to contamination of the cough syrup is what we are hearing. That's the kind of glaring lapse that we are talking about. I just want to show you another lapse. There is a container over here to store chemicals where it's very clearly written that this container should be placed in a clean cold place away from direct sunlight, and yet this container is placed directly under the sun. That's the kind of apathy and indifference in the manufacture of Coldrif syrup that we are talking about. What we're also learning is that the equipment that was used in the production of this syrup was just rusty, not updated, not cleaned at all. Very, very unhygienic is what we're hearing. Another important portion that was highlighted in the report was the use of diethylene glycol, which is a toxic, lethal industrial solvent that's used in brake fluids that was found in the syrup, pointing out to illegal procurement and gross negligence. In fact, this particular industrial solvent, diethylene glycol, is really not meant for human consumption, and yet this particular solvent was illegally procured by this particular company, mixed in with the syrup, which has resulted in the fatalities of innocent children. In fact, there's also a show cause notice that's been stuck here by Tamil Nadu's Drug Controller Department, where they've clearly asked for invoices and the copy of this particular diethylene glycol drug, because it's really not okay to mix that up with Coldrif syrup. And that's why they have sought accountability, giving a time of 5 days from the date of receipt of this show cause notice to the company over here. It has to be all the details that's been sought over here, right from the invoices to the purchase certificate to analysis certificate of raw materials used in the manufacturing of this drug has to be submitted to Tamil Nadu's Drug Controller Unit within the next 5 days. Really, the Tamil Nadu government seeking answers from Sresan Pharmaceuticals for the way in which they've maintained this particular plant, the way in which they've procured illegal industrial solvent, mixed it up inside Coldrif that has resulted in the death of 16 innocent children. With camera person Daniel, Anaga Keshav reporting for India Today from Kanchipuram.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.